afternoon. We're here today to open officially the addition to the Bianchini Park here in Brownsville, Pemberton Township, Presidential Lake section. Today we have members of the Bianchini family here. Dominic blessed us with several children, and today we have Lisa, we have Sonny, Dominic Jr., and we have Mark Bianchini here with us today. So let's hear a little bit about the family, and they can give us a little insight on Dominic, although I do have a few stories I can tell myself. But Mark, would you please start?
Sure. First of all, I just want to thank Pemberton Township for thinking of the children. It begins and ends with the children of the community, and this place here has tremendous memories. The Presidential Lakes Beach, and I want to thank Dave, the mayor, and Joe, the community director, for having us and calling us and getting us together. And my friend Dave D'Imperio back here, and this place is it's just fantastic to see the memory of my father, who really was committed to the community, committed to children, committed to Pemberton Township, and committed to all the families, not just the immediate family, and taking care of us. And I really, really hope that the children use this park and use this beach, because it's really a fantastic thing to get family and people together to gather and to celebrate life and to celebrate a lake community as nice as Presidential Lakes. I just want to thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Mark. Sonny, you got anything you want to say?
Since its inception, this area here was always active, day and night, weekends, during the week. People would come up here, use the facilities. We had a beautiful dock over there where you could take out a rowboat. We had rafts out in the water here. Somebody had mentioned earlier, across the way, we had fire pits where every weekend or once a month, I forget exactly what that was, and they'd have corn on the cob, they'd have chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers, and people just flocked to this area. It was a very, very good place to grow up. I have no regrets, even though we were out in the middle of nowhere, you know. But it was good, and my father was a big part of engaging in the community. He enjoyed it. He ran Boy Scouts. He was instrumental in getting the fire company started with an ambulance. I think we have old pictures at home somewhere where there's an old ambulance they bought from Lakehurst Naval Station. And all that stuff, that even though there's probably not too many people who know the name of Bianchini, he was very, very conscious of this area and the stuff that he did here. And for the most part, I would say he was very well loved.
I would like to just say thank you. It's an honor, and I know for my dad, he would be beside himself proud, because even through the police department, the canine division, and the detective, this was a community, not just Presidential Lakes, us as a whole. And he was always there to serve, and he loved everybody and was proud of Presidential Lakes, and he would be so proud. I'm proud, my brothers, our families. We are a community, and I hope everybody respects and uses this as one whole community.
Thank you, Lisa. And as I said, I too have some stories, and some I won't tell, but I can tell you my memories go back to '84 when I started working at Pemberton Police Department with Patrolman Bianchini back then. And it wasn't long before he grabbed me up and said, son, well, actually he didn't say son, he used babe. Everything was babe with him. It was babe, come with me. Take a walk down back, and the next thing you know, I'm in the canine unit under his wing being trained as a canine officer. It was memories that I'll always cherish. You know, he told so many stories, but they were all good stories, and they resonated around, you know, the children. He talked about his days growing up in Camden, and how he was into boxing, and how, you know, when he came out here, he got into the PAL, which at that time was the Police Athletic League, so he could continue to help the children. Getting into law enforcement was a later life career choice, but he did it, and he did it to help people. Dominic was just one of those kind of guys, and he was just a tremendous guy to know and to hear the stories, whether it was on the police department stories or stories from his Army days. We heard them and listened to them all, but there were good stories coming from a good man. And it is fitting that the park get dedicated to the Bianchini family for the work that was done for the community. So we're proud. I would be remiss if I didn't first recognize the honorary mayor of Presidential Lakes, who is here today, Mike. Michael, thanks for coming out today. The Imperio, and also the hard work that went into this project by our Director of Recreation and Senior Services, Joe Maroli. Joe spearheaded this project, and his guys, and along with DPW guys, got this project done for us. It is always nice to be able to bring a new park into the community. It's all we ask is respect. You know, respect the property. Come here, enjoy the time. As Sonny says, it's a great place to come down with a family. Enjoy your time. Enjoy the beach. Enjoy the you know, the equipment. But just respect it, and we can all enjoy it for years to come. So with that, we are officially opening the Bianchini Park in Presidential Lakes, and enjoy for many years to come. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.